Blue Monk in B flat, 12 bar blues, right? Normally it'll just be like B flat, E flat, and F, but with all the chord substitutions, right? And there's D. Okay, all right. So we could do this in any key, right? Just by moving it up and down. When we say it's in B flat, it means we're starting here and all the chords are going to be relative to that, right? But since no open strings figure in any of these chords, theoretically you could move the whole thing down a couple of frets or up a couple of frets, right? And be in a different key. So we're learning this in B flat, but with guitar, unlike an instrument like piano, you can change keys more easily, right? If you avoid open strings. If you think about it, you know, if you're all the strings you're playing have fingers on them, then as you move up and down, all the notes of the chord move up and down together. All right, here it is in B flat. B flat 7th, right? I sent this chord changes. E flat 9, B flat 7, and then with the pinky. E flat 9, E diminished, back to B flat 7, and G with a flat 9. We'll talk about that one in a minute. C minor 7th on the 8th fret, F 7th on the 6th fret, and then a little turnaround. B flat 7, E flat 9, E flat 7. Right? That little turnaround, those last two measures are the only place where there's chords for, you know, less than a measure. That turnaround. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so what's that going on with that diminished chord? Well, here's the E flat 9. I slide this finger up. First finger goes on the G string, pinky on the B string, third finger on the D string, like that, and that chord will sound like this. Right? And what about that G9 or that G flat 9? Well, I go play a G9 like I would normally play a G9 up there on the 9th and 10th frets, right? And then what I do is I pull my pinky up and flatten out my first finger. Right? That's a G with a flat 9. All right, so let's play it again, the whole thing. B flat 7, E flat 9, B flat 7, put that pinky down there. E flat 9, here comes a diminished chord. Back to B flat 7, here comes the G with the flat 9. C minor 7th on the 8th fret, F 7th for the 2-5, the turnaround. Let's do it one more time. You can play along with it, or how about this solo in B flat, blues scale. Now here's a couple extra things, okay? An alternate turnaround. So you can stop there if you want, but a couple extra things. We can use as an alternate turnaround for the last two bars. It can go like this. Right? So that's instead of this. You go to that G flat 9 and slide it down chromatically. Another thing you can do, a little trick, is when you play a diminished chord, you can always like slide it up 3 frets. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to play it one more time using those substitutions, and I'll stop. finished thing. Now here comes the other turnaround. All right. I guess I'll put this thing up again, right? I'm like a official. All right, Blue Monkey B flat. It's February 23rd. Bam.